Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John, and today I'm doing a Beatles ranking. So I will be doing 13 studio albums by the Beatles. So before I begin, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I do rock and metal reviews, rankings, and a lot more. We all know who the Beatles are, so I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to do it fairly quick. I want to just get through these as quick as I can, because I do want to do some more Beatles videos like in the near future, talking a little more about the songs in depth. Maybe do like a song ranking, like a album opener ranking or things like that. So right now I'm just going to be talking about the albums. So this is going to be the ranking of the Beatles albums from worst to best, in my personal opinion. So let me get right into it. Coming in number 13 is Yellow Submarine, and this is not really a complete Beatles album. It's just basically two previously released songs, Yellow Submarine and All You Need Is Love. There are 4 new songs, and the rest of the album is just like an orchestral soundtrack by George Martin. But my favorite song is Hey Bulldog. I really love that one. It's just a classic Lennon-McCartney song and one of my favorites. At number 12, I have With the Beatles from 1963. Now this one has a lot of like cover songs on it, and some of them I don't really care for too much, like Please Mr. Postman. That one I didn't really like too much, but there are a few great songs in this one, like All My Loving. That's just such a classic. It's a classic McCartney song. And All I've Got to Do, that's a really great John Lennon song. At number 11 is The Beatles For Sale. This one is from 1964. And again, this one has too many cover songs, and the ones that are original are not really all classics, but there are some greats in that one. That's why I have this one ahead of the other one, like 8 Days a Week. That's a classic, a very catchy song. I'll Follow the Sun. That's a little more of an underrated song, but it's a great like McCartney song. And No Reply. That's a really great album opener. So that one I like a lot, but this song is kind of like hit and miss. There's not really a lot of, not everything is great on it. Coming in at number 10 is Let It Be. And I think many people agree that that last album was not too great, but it does have a lot of classics. And that's why I did rank it above that bottom of 3. But my favorites are Two of Us, Across the Universe, I've Got a Feeling, and The Long and Winding Road. And I also feel these songs a little sound kind of like the songs like from the various like solo albums that will come later, and they're kind of like less like classic Beatles songs. But apart from the songs I mentioned, this is an okay album. It's actually very good. Now my top 9 are all classics, and really everything from here on in is very solid. So let me go through them. At number 9 is Please Please Me. Now I really don't like ranking this one so low because I like it a lot. Their debut album, and probably one of the most influential albums in rock and roll. This one does have various cover songs, but I do like some of these cover songs better than the others. So my favorites are Misery, P.S. I Love You, Do You Want to Know a Secret, and There's a Place. So those are all great songs. Coming in at number 8 is Help, and this is from 1965 and the soundtrack to a movie from the same name. This one does have a few of their classics, such as the title track Help, and Yesterday. That's like one of the most popular songs, the song that's like their most covered song, and it's a great one. You know, You've Got to Hide Your Love Away. That's probably my favorite on the album. Really fun song to play on the guitar. It has just the basic chords that you can strum along to, so it's a pretty cool song to learn. Ticket to Ride is awesome, and one of the best rockers. And a good deep cut is You're Gonna Lose That Girl. It's another classic that I like. And coming in number 7 is another one I don't like ranking low, but Magical Mystery Tour. But it's a great album, but the other ones are a lot better. Now side 1 is the film soundtrack, but it did have some classics, like Fool on the Hill. That's a really great one. I Am the Walrus. It's a very strange song, but I mean, it's kind of like trippy, but it's really great. I really like the distorted vocals on that one. And side 2 had all the singles. Strawberry Fields Forever is probably one of their best. A great John Lennon song. Penny Lane, another great one. Baby You're a Rich Man, and All You Need Is Love. Those are all awesome songs. Coming in number 6 is the White Album, and I don't like ranking this one so low, but you know, it has to rank somewhere. And this is like one of those double albums where like almost every song is great. There are a few exceptions which I will mention, but there are very few double albums in rock where like almost every song is great. The only other one I can think of right now is Physical Graffiti. But my favorite, and one of my favorites of all time, is While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Really great guitar song, really great George Harrison song. Another pretty cool like deep cut is Glass Onion. That's a John Lennon song. That's a pretty cool lyrics. And I really like everything except the Wild Honey Pie and Revolution number 9. Those ones I don't like, but it's an awesome album considering it's a double album. Coming in number 5 is Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and this is one of the most famous albums. I really like the entire album, start to finish, but my all-time favorite is Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Maybe other people might like other ones, but I really like it. It's almost like an early version of like a heavy metal power ballad, because it has that like slow intro with like the finger-picked strings or whatever it is. And then the chorus is just like a little more like upbeat. So that's why it reminds me of that. But the rest of the album is completely solid. I love Fixing a Hole, When I'm 64, and one of my favorites, With a Little Help from My Friends. And coming in number 4, this one might surprise all of you, but it's A Hard Day's Night, and this is my favorite of their early albums. I really like every song, start to finish. The song And I Love Her, this is really awesome. There's like 2 acoustic guitars playing alongside each other. At the end of the song, there's like a key change. And the vocals at the end of the song are really awesome. Another favorite is If I Fell, just a classic Lennon McCartney song. Really super catchy, I really love that one. And my third favorite is Things We Said Today. I really love the vocals on that one. And this is just a solid album, start to finish. You know, out of the early ones, like I said, this is my favorite. Coming in number 3 is Revolver, and I really like this one because it's a really great guitar album, has some of the best rockers. My all-time favorite is Tomorrow Never Knows. It's, you know, a lot of people like that song, and I love it. It's really trippy, it's really experimental, and it is one of my favorites out of the entire song catalog. I really like Eleanor Rigby, and I know I said I like the guitars, but this one doesn't have any guitars on it, but it's still just the way they did it. It's very original. It doesn't sound like anything they've ever did, so I love that one. My third favorite is Good Day Sunshine. This is just a really classic, melodic, catchy pop song, and it's another great one. Coming in number 2 is Abbey Road, and this is a great start to finish. I think my favorite is Something. You know, something in the way she moves me attracts me like no other lover. And that's all I'm gonna sing. That's all I'm gonna sing in this ranking. And my other favorite is I Want You, She's So Heavy. That's just a great John Lennon song, a really great guitar riff. And the keyboards and the bass sounds really good. And it's, again, it's kind of strange to have like some like tempo changes in that one. And my third is Maxwell's Silver Hammer. It's a great McCartney song, but again, this one, just start to finish, just an awesome song, an awesome album, sorry. And my number 1 is Rubber Soul, and probably everyone else's number 1. My favorite is Norwegian Wood. I really like the acoustic guitars in that one. It's just a really great song with really some great lyrics. My second favorite is Nowhere Man, and it's just a really well-written song. It's very catchy. And my third favorite is In My Life. This one has really great melody, really great lyrics, and I really like the nostalgia, how they talk about, you know, looking back in your life. And this is just a classic album, solid start to finish, and that's why I have it at number 1. Okay, that's it. I went through all this in about under 10 minutes. So let me know your ranking, or give me your top 5 of your Beatles albums. You know, the Beatles have some great albums, so I'm pretty sure everybody's going to have like a different ranking. So let's talk about that in the comments section. And I do want to do other rankings with the Beatles, like maybe like favorite opening tracks, or ranking the closing tracks, or things like that. And that's it. Coming up next, I'll probably be back on Thursday. I do have a heavy workload coming up, so I might not have anything out tomorrow night. And but then I have something out on Thursday, and then Friday's weekend new releases. So that's it. Please check out the other in-video links. I did another Beatles video a few months ago. I'll stick that one over there. And then I'll stick one of the new releases over there. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.